Hey, what's up? Here going live. Uh, Changing the screen a little bit. Just finished drinking out. I'm kind of tired. Let me drink a little water real quick before people get here. Mm. Ah, I apologize for last video that I went live. I didn't have good reception. I think I was walking in the, I don't know, in the night, and it was poor reception. It had just rained. So hopefully this one is better. Hopefully we got better reception in this one. If not, I'm gonna have to like go old school, start recording with my camera and put it in it, doing the old school way. I just kind of like this because, um, it allows me, it's easier to just upload. Just leave it here recording, and it's easy to upload. So, anyways, the science of more. I'm talking about the science of more. This is something where, I'm still gonna talk about connections. Hey, Cynthia from Houston. I'm gonna be in Texas. I'm gonna be in Texas soon. September 1st to the 4th. So if you're in any area like that, close, or you want to come through, let me know. We can meet up. Um, I'm talking about the science of more. This is something that, like, in order for people to understand, you have to understand that there's different spiritual laws. So, like, everything in the spirit, um, is different from the laws here. You have the system here, and then you have the kingdom of God, which is its own system with its own laws. Everything that's invisible was created by but everything that's visible was created by the invisible. And according to what you think and according to how you go about tapping into these laws, you get different results. Some people tap into laws just by, not really knowing what they're doing, and just tap into laws and they get the benefits of those laws. I believe that when you walk in love, you tap into every law of the spirit. So, like, it's not that you need to know all this theology or all these like principles or all these different things. When you walk in love, automatically with your heart and your words and your actions, you tap into these things. But it's good to know and to be intentional about these things, not that it may be a fluke all the time or that you just stumble upon the law, but it's good for you to like know, be like, hey, I can tap into the law of the spirit, whenever I want. Like if you just if we take understanding, if we take a moment, and there's a lot of people that they spend thousands of dollars on everything. They spend thousands of dollars on cars, on jewels, on electronics, on trips, and so many people. I feel that people should be spending money on their spiritual growth. Because if you grow spiritually, it's gonna affect you physically. It's gonna affect your emotional health. It's gonna affect your mental health. It's gonna affect your physical health, your body, your thoughts, everything is gonna affect everything in a positive way. So if you're gonna invest any time, that's why, like, we live in a world right now where I haven't even got into the topic, but I just wanna like lay this thing down. We live in this world where everything's entertainment. We have everything entertainment. Like, everything is entertainment. So it's we spend so much money on entertainment. We got like a fight coming this Saturday, Mayweather versus McGregor or whatever, and I hear that Mayweather might make $1 billion, like something like that, some crazy amount. By the end of this whole thing, he might just make $1 billion or something like that. Both of them are gonna get like 180, I don't know, and then other things. Like, we spend so much money on entertainment. You know what I'm saying? It's like, forget it. And the thing is that the entertainment, a lot of times, I'm not saying always, is designed to distract you from what's important. Your spiritual growth, making a difference in the world. Every time something crazy happens in the world, every time something, there's war, or there's like a race war where, whites and blacks and Latinos and whoever is fighting and this division, everything, it's like we're numbed down with entertainment. Something, there has to be some sort of like the Olympics or, some movies, some sort of like big event, and then we get distracted. And we don't focus on growing as humanity, growing as human beings, growing as sons of God, that we all are, and daughters of God. And so I would say that you get what you put in. There's a law that whatever you put in, you get. As you sow, you reap. And I know that they taken in the Christian and in some religions, they taken that out of context and they use it to manipulate people into giving money and stuff like that. But sowing and reaping is a real law. So it's like I'm here working out, like, what I'm saying? Like, look at me, water, drinking water, working out. I'm a young dude. I'm a healthy dude. I'm not out of shape, but I want to be my best, what I'm saying, in every area. I want to take it to the whole different level, what I'm saying? I want to be 80 years old and be looking good, be feeling good, be muscular, what I'm saying? I don't want to be with a cane. I don't want to, and I want to start, you got to start now. So I work out. I like it. It's part of my lifestyle. So I'm putting into, so if like next 20 years or 40 or 50 years, people looked at me and they said, wow, you're healthy, you look good. Or right now they see me, I have a six-pack or whatever. I put work into it, what I'm saying? So the same way that we are with the physical, we need to do it in the spirit. We need to do it in the spirit. So the law of more. This is something very, very, very powerful. The law of more. There's a parable in the Bible, the parable of the talents. When I was a little kid, I would read this parable and always wonder, because the parable goes like this, if you never read it. There was a king that gave talents to his servants, and to one he gave one, to one he gave two, to the other one he gave five. And the one that had five went and he multiplied it, and he made 10 when the master was away or whatever. Then the one that had two did the same thing. He went, he put the stuff to work, he used the talents that he had, the two talents that he had, and he put them to work and he multiplied it. And then the one that had one went and dug the talent, put it on the ground, dug it, didn't do anything with it. And then the master, when he came back, or the king, when he came back, it was like, he asked everybody, what do you do with the talent? So the one that had five multiplied it into 10. The one that had two multiplied it into 4. And then the one that had one didn't do crap. He said, he just dug it. And then the guy, the master was like, yo, the one that had 5, well done. The one that had 2 and made it into 4, well done. The one that you that had one, didn't do anything with it. Why didn't you do it? Why didn't you put it in the bank and I will get some sort of credit afterwards? And the guy was like, well, I know that you are this and this and that, and because you're this and this and that, I was afraid, so I dug it. And so at the end, the talent that the guy didn't do anything with was given to the one that had 10 already, that had made 10, that took 5 and made, instead of the one that had 4. So like growing up, I thought, why didn't the talent, the master, the king gave the talent to the guy that had 4 instead he gave it to the guy that had 10. And it was like, it always like bugged, like it confused me. I was like, wait, you should give it to the guy that had 4 because he has 4 and the other guys already had 10. And I realized later on that it was about, the science of more. And this is what I'm talking about. It's about the science of more. It's raining here. Let me show you. I'm here by the pool. It's raining out here. Basically, yeah, it was about the science of more. The more you have, the more will be given to you. The less you have, even what you don't have, will be taken from you. So it's all about perspective. So when you open your spiritual eyes, when you see with your eyes of the spirit, when you live out of your heart, like a lot of times, like if you go by your 5 senses, it might seem like you have lack. Like you don't have enough. If we go by our 5 senses, there's not enough money, there's not enough time, there's not enough love to go around, there's not enough anything to go around. And so everybody that works in, that operates from the 5 senses, operates from that mindset of lack, and the universe, God, the kingdom of God is abundant. There's abundant of love, abundant of time, there's abundant of talent, there's abundant of power, of joy, of grace. There's more than enough for all of us, and for everybody that's ever gonna live and exists in the world. There's enough. But if you don't see that, then what is there doesn't manifest. And so I know a lot of people that they were like, hey, God, and Ralph, I want God to use me. I want to be used by God. And I don't like using the word use, because it's just like, I don't believe that God uses people. It just sounds kind of weird to me, to be used by God. I know that some people might think it's cool, but I think it's kind of weird. I'm doing it like this because I know it looks like I'm looking at something else, but somebody told me if I do it like this, that it was kind of whack. So I'm doing it like this. For you who told me, you know who you are, send me the message and told me that you don't want videos like this anymore. You're going to have to come and film. You're going to have to come from wherever you are and film me so that you can get the videos that you want to see. That's what's going to have to happen. Anyways, like I was saying, if there's abundance in the kingdom, and if you want more, if you want to be used, like people say, be used, what I call it is God expressing Himself through you, or as you, or with you. God manifesting Himself as you. Well, then you have to use whatever it is that you got. You gotta like become awakened to the talents that you have, the time that you have, and then be grateful for what you have. And when you're grateful for what you have, when you have a gratitude towards what you have, and then you use it, then basically it multiplies and there's more. And that's how the science of more works. It works through awareness, it works through gratitude, and it works through you using whatever it is that what you have. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you're not even conscious of what you have right now, how can you receive more? If you're not even conscious of the power that you have right now, how can you receive more? Why would you even need more if you're not even using the power that you have now? Why would you even need more money if the money that you have right now, you're saving it and you're not really using it, you're not investing it, you're not doing anything good with it, you're just wasting it or whatever? What would you need more money for? Power. What would you want power? Like, oh, Raph, I want to heal the sick and I want to do this and I want to do that. But you don't even talk to people. You don't even talk. You don't say hi to nobody. You're afraid to talk to people. You're antisocial. I don't know. You won't even pray for a headache or anything like that. Why would you need more power? Why would you want to raise the dead when you even pray for a headache? You see what I'm saying? Like, this is the science of more. Like, we need to be honest with ourselves and basically be conscious and honest that we are not using the power that we have right now. And the reason, and it goes both ways. Whenever you use something that you have, you become more conscious of what you have. So the more you use it, the more that you awaken to what you have. And the less you use it, the more that you think you don't have anything. So the idea of lack, or the lie of lack, is actually a bunch of people not using what they have. Like, we have resources, man. We have each other. We have resources. We have connections. We have talents. We have all these different things, and we don't use it. I think that, like, if we will come together as people that love other people that love God, people that love the world, and we would just kind of like unite, not kind of, but really, really, really unite, and look at different things that need to be done in the world and do them together, then stuff will be different, but we keep on waiting for, a miracle. We keep on waiting for somebody else to do it. We keep on waiting to be empowered to do it, or for the right ingredients to be all set for us to do it. I'll tell you one thing, like, the ingredients are never going to be there for you to do anything. You have to make it happen. You have to make it happen. You can't wait for everything to be just right for you to want to help somebody, or for you to, or you can't wait. Like, I hear people say, "Oh man, I want to pray for the sick, but I'm sick myself." Why would I pray for somebody when I'm sick myself? Hey, bro, as you give, you receive. As you give, you receive. You're sick, then give healing, man. You're gonna get it too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some people say, oh, you can't give what you don't have. But there's also a law that says what you give, you receive back unto you. So if you want healing, then give healing. If you want money, then give money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying to give money to a church or to an organization or to some religious stuff. I'm saying, you know, you see somebody that they can't pay their rent, help them out. You see somebody that needs brand new shoes, help them. You know, somebody that doesn't have food, a mother, a single mother that doesn't have something, you know, food for her kid, go and buy her some groceries. You know what I'm saying? Play forward. You know what I'm saying? Just do. There's people that are doing this and they're not even into the whole God thing, or they might even be atheists or whatever, and they're doing this stuff and they're tapping into laws. And they're never without because they're giving. Look, if you have money and you're saving and you're not spending because you're saving for a rainy day, what you actually do is that you create a rainy day. You prepare yourself for a rainy day, you expect it, and then you create it. So, you know, the best time to live is right now. Live right now. You know what I'm saying? I know it's good to prepare for the future and things like that and look into the future and pray for the future and prepare, but live right now. Do what you can right now. You don't know if you're going to be here tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Love people right now, support people right now, you know, heal people right now, say hello to people right now, call people right now. Make up with people right now, forgive people right now, you know, and you'll see that the more that you are present, the more your life is gonna like just burst out of you. You know, the more that you live it in the past and the more that you live in the future and not in the present, the more that your life just drags, you know, it just sucks. So like you have the power to you know, manifest more of whatever it is that you want to see in your life. Whatever you want to see in your life, give it right now. Even if you have 2 cents, give 1. You have 2 cents, give 1 cent. You know, you have 2 hours a day, give somebody, you know, 20 minutes, you know, 1 hour or whatever. You know, give what you have. You know, put to work that talent. Put to work that whatever idea, that concept, you know, everybody has something different. You know, bring your flavor to the mix. Make everything sweet with your flavor, and then your flavor is going to multiply. You know, there's no sense in asking God for more of anything when you're not even using what you have. I say that to myself, you know, I say that to you, I say that to everybody, you know. This is not like, you know, I'm not trying to talk down on anybody, you know, like I think like at the beginning of the year, you know, like spirit was like letting me know, hey, Ralph, you know, son, there's a lot of stuff that you got, people that you have, you know, resources that you have, and all these different stuff that you're not using, and they're there and you're not using. And I was like, oh damn, I don't want to be, I don't want to continue doing that. So I started like using my talents more, using my time better, using everything more, you know, and allowing spirit to flow through me and to manifest and express itself through me in different ways, you know, not just healing, not just prophecy, not just, you know, and just saving and helping the world or whatever, and improving the world, but like in different things, in drawing and singing and dancing and in cooking and playing basketball and exercising and whatever it is that I do, you know. And so this is the science of more, you know. I might do part 2 of this thing. I'm not sure, you know, probably will, probably not. I don't know. If you ask for it, I'll do part 2. Because I have so many different topics. I got different topics to talk about, things that to talk about that are just so many different topics. So I'm going to try to do like at least 1 or 2 lives a week or something. You know what I'm saying? To get this stuff out. Remember that just because you're not seeing with your 5 senses what you think you don't have or what you think you have or whatever, doesn't mean that it's not there. Things are there. They're in the invisible. They're there. They're inside of you. Like in order for them to manifest, in order for them to come out in the outside world in the 5 senses, you need to believe in them. You need to believe in yourself. You need to believe in who you belong to, who you came from, in the power that's inside you, and celebrate the seed before you see the tree. Celebrate the seed before you see the fruit manifest. You know, somebody of us, we want to just get the fruit from the tree and eat it and enjoy it. And there's a process, you know. So celebrate, like become as happy when you see the seed that when you see uh, the fruit, you know. And so that's what I'm saying. I hope to see you too. Uh, so there's always more in the spirit. There's always more. The only thing is you have to believe there's always more, you know. And but you have to enjoy what you have right now and use what you have right now in order for you to experience more. I love you. You're blessed. Go to the website, ralphgarcia.com. Go check the art. Go check the new videos, new blogs, new stuff that's gonna be popping. Connect with me on Instagram. Connect with me on Facebook if you haven't already. And come to UK, bro. Let's eat. Bro, I want to go to the UK. Heck yeah, I want to go to the UK. I haven't been there. I want to go. I was going to go a few years ago and ended up going to, I think, Switzerland instead. You know, not because of anything. It just kind of like ended up being that I ended up in Switzerland and not in the UK. But yeah, bro, I want to do it. Let's link up. Send me a message on my website. You have everything you need to fulfill God's will. You got everything you need. When you came and you were born, you came butt naked into the world, you know, and everything you brought when you came out of your mama's womb is what you need to, you know, you didn't even need clothes to fulfill God's will. All you need is yourself. You are the instrument. You are the instrument that you need to connect with God. You are the instrument that you need to fulfill God's will. You know, His purpose in your life, your destiny. You are the instrument. Reconnect with the instrument from within. Everything's from within, from the inside out. You know, if I can help you connect with the dude, my dude, you know, who is your dude too, in any way, I'm gonna continue doing that. You know, I'm gonna, through the videos, through meeting up, to connecting, through podcasts, through art, through whatever, so that people can connect with their Father. Because it's easy. It's easy. I know people get upset when I say that it's easy because to them they feel it's not that easy, but it is easy. You know, we've been lied to so much by religion and the system that we bought a lie and thought a lie that is difficult. And because we believe that it's difficult, then it manifests as being difficult. But it's really easy. I love you. Be blessed. And I'll catch you soon. Peace. Love you. Stay blessed.